Okay, Nora, so I've been hearing a lot about this whole power of small wins concept, and I'm just like, it sounds super intriguing, but what does it really mean?
Oh, it's my absolute favorite. So essentially, it's about acknowledging that those tiny everyday successes, right? They're not just minor achievements. They actually have this huge impact on our motivation and confidence. And they totally propel us towards bigger goals. It's not about waiting for some monumental breakthrough to celebrate. It's the opposite. It's celebrating the baby steps, which then creates this incredible self-reinforcing cycle. Do you know what I mean? Like a snowball, really.
A snowball effect. I love that. So it's like instead of just staring at the huge mountain you have to climb, you're like, okay, I tied my hiking boots today, and that's a win. But is there actual science behind this, or is it just a nice thought?
Oh, absolutely. It's totally backed by science. There's this thing called the progress principle. It was developed by these brilliant minds, Teresa Amabella and Stephen Kramer from Harvard Business School. They looked at thousands of work diary entries, and their research showed that consistent progress in meaningful work, that's the single most powerful motivator for people. Seriously, even the smallest accomplishments can massively affect your inner work life, your emotions, your motivation, how you perceive things. It's really powerful stuff.
Wow, progress principle. I'm gonna remember that. So when you say it affects your emotions and motivation, what's happening in our brains then? Is it just making us feel good temporarily, or is there more to it?
Oh, it's definitely more. When you hit a small win, your brain actually triggers its reward system, and that means a release of dopamine. That's our feel-good neurotransmitter, right? It totally enhances your focus, gives you energy, and boosts your positivity. So it creates this psychological reward loop. It's like, hey, I did that, and it felt good, so I want to do more of it. Plus, each small success acts as proof of your capabilities. It reinforces your self-efficacy and builds confidence. You see you can do it, which makes you more willing to tackle bigger challenges later on. It really reduces that overwhelming feeling you get from huge, distant goals.
That makes so much sense. I feel like I've definitely felt that. You check off a tiny thing on your to-do list and suddenly you feel like, okay, I can conquer the world. It's like instant gratification, but it's productive gratification. So it helps with feeling less overwhelmed too then.
Totally. Breaking down big, scary goals into smaller, really achievable steps, it makes them feel just way more manageable and less daunting. And when you complete each step, you get that burst of progress, easing that mental burden, and it lets you focus on just one thing at a time. This consistent reinforcement, Nora, is absolutely crucial for maintaining motivation, especially when the ultimate goal is still pretty far off. It prevents burnout, really, and fosters long-term commitment. It's like, I'm making progress, so I'm gonna keep going.
That's fantastic. So it's not just about feeling good, but it's also about actually creating a path forward, right? Laying down stepping stones instead of trying to jump a huge chasm. What about building habits? Does it play into that too?
Oh, absolutely. That's one of the biggest benefits. Regularly achieving these small goals can totally lead to the establishment of new positive behaviors and habits. And those are just essential for any long-term change you want to make, right? It's consistent progress building blocks. Plus the memory of past small victories, that can seriously bolster your determination and help you overcome setbacks. When things get tough, you can look back and be like, hey, I conquered that little thing. I can conquer this bigger thing too. It really enhances your resilience.
That's so true. I hadn't even thought of that resilience angle. So for someone who wants to start really harnessing this power of small wins, what are some practical things they could do right now, today?
Okay, so my top 3, right? First, break down your goals. Take that big, scary thing and seriously decompose it into super tiny, tangible tasks. Second point, track your progress. Use a journal, a spreadsheet, an app, anything to monitor your daily accomplishments. Seeing that visual accumulation of successes is so motivating. And third point, this is super important. Celebrate achievements. Seriously, acknowledge and celebrate even the minor victories. It can be a self-care activity, sharing with a friend, or just like a small reward. This totally reinforces that positive feedback loop and boosts morale. It's about progress over perfection, always.